in this country, be serious. Like, we are not serious as a country. Yeah, we are not serious. The leadership in this country is just pretending to be finding solutions to problems. Meanwhile, they are not. They are not. They are just pretending. They are just gallivanting around the solutions. It really pains me that, okay, we always see the solution there. This is the solution, but we seem to, gallivant around it, pretending as if, we want to solve the problems and all those kind of stuff. Meanwhile, we don't care, especially the leadership. They don't care, both the present and the previous leadership. And I don't want to believe that the next leadership will also not care. Nobody cares about these things. I was told today is the National Sanitation Day, which the government chair and some of the leadership, the politicians in Accra are spearheading. It's a very good one. I don't think it's the sole responsibility of the government chair to do it. I don't think it's the sole response. But even though as a leader, sometimes I feel okay because the government has taken away his power. He has taken away his power, and there is no way he would rather choose to do certain things. Of course, he's been working hard. Of late, I've been seeing how hard he's been working. But when it comes to the presidency and the government as a whole, they are not doing anything, bro. We seem not to prioritize sanitation. Today is the National Sanitation Day, and the whole country is dirty. The whole country is dirty, and we are just pretending as if we care. Yeah, we are trying to find solutions to all the sanitation problem, just like how President Akufo-Addo did. These people are also doing the same, and like Charlie, this one will go in the next 4 years, in the next 3 years. Oh, and things will still be the same, bro. Things will still be the same. We don't prioritize sanitation from the last man to the leadership to the man at the top. No one cares. We wake up each and every day, and the first thing that comes into our mind is grinding for the mullah. The first thing that comes into our mind is searching for the money. Yeah, we don't care about nature. We don't care about. Look, as a good citizens, you always have to figure out, the problems in society just to solve them. That's why you were brought here. That's why we were brought here to find solution. Yeah, it's very good to look for the money, and I've been saying this in some of my previous videos that it's very good to look for the money. That's how come I respect people like the bus stop boys, the city boys in Techiman, and I've seen a whole lot of volunteer groups who are helping clean up the country, and the government is pretending not to see them. The government is pretending not to see them. The government is just pretending not to see them. The government will just. I don't know the negotiations between, bus stop boys and President Mama. I've not really gone deep into it, but I saw a video of them going to meet the president, and he gave them, I think, some huge amount. I don't want to say a huge amount of money. He gave them some money. He gave them some money, which I think that wouldn't solve it. You have to give them the contract. Just give them the contract to employ a whole lot of people. You will need to give them contracts to employ people to make sure that we clean up the country. Why aren't we learning from countries like Singapore and Rwanda? I think when you go to Doma, the paramount chief is really doing great. Because the last time I went there, that was the first and last time I went there, bro. Bro, Charlie, the man, I don't want to call him the man, the king. Okay, he said we shouldn't call him a king. The paramount chief, the way he do work, the paramount chief, the way he's working, every place is neat, and nobody seems to care. Nobody seems to care. We will wake up each and every day, litter around. The last time I joined, the first time I joined, the city boys to clean up I think one of the banks in Techiman. Charlie, right in front of a governmental institution, one of the biggest, institution. You needed to see, the number, the kind of bottles that was choked in the agata. You needed to see the kind of, bottles that were choked in the agata. And nobody seems to care, bro. Nobody seems to care. Even sometimes you'll be cleaning town and somebody will say, actually, you people for leave, bro. Like, people will say something just to, frustrate you. Frustrate your intentions, that good intentions in your heart. People will say something just to frustrate you, just to, bro. Nobody seems to care. We are just pretending. We are just, grinding like, bro. We need to employ people. Let's prioritize sanitation, bro. Let's prioritize it. Let's prioritize sanitation. You go to Techiman, I mean, what's the name? The natural bridge. You go to the natural bridge and Charlie, the kind of bottles you will see, because all the gutters in town are connected to that bridge. All the gutters are connected to that river, and this is the same river that is being connected to all our pipes. Now I hardly even brush my teeth with the normal, I mean, pipe on water. I normally brush. I have to buy it. So you have your own, you have your own washing basin, but you can't use it. You have your own washing basin. You can only, bro. And the government, who is supposed to spearhead the whole agenda, doesn't seem to care. They don't seem to care. Some of us have decided to volunteer, help, clean up, some of the areas. For instance, at least my area, I will try everything possible to clean it. And due to the negligence of people living up there, because at the end of the day, when it comes to this part of the country, I mean, Tichman, for instance, it's a mountainous area. Tichman is actually a mountainous area. So we the ones living down there will clean our gutters and everything. And by the negligence of the people living up there, things will spoil. Because the rain will always push the trashes up there to our place. And no one seems to care. We've been complaining for many years. We've been complaining, people will just come, they will come out and pretend to be, finding solutions to it, and out of nowhere, like we won't hear about it again, and like till everything will go back to sleep, bro. Hey, what's going on here? Uh-huh. Everything will go back to normal, back to the defaults. It's very crazy, and I think the government should step up. Some of us are very organized. Personally, I'm very organized. I always want to see you know things done properly. I always want to see things done properly. You understand? Especially in regards to sanitation. In regards to sanitation, things needs to be done properly. If you are supposed to pay the Zoom Lion, I think this the contract between Zoom Lion and the government has expired. So if you renew it, you have to. If you also recruit, I mean, city boys or bus stop boys to employ a whole lot of people, do it. You need to do it, because Charlie, things are really getting out of hand. Ghana is gradually becoming one of the dirtiest countries in the world. Ghana is gradually becoming one of the dirtiest countries in the world. Sometimes you'll be passing by, I mean, that area, or one of the airports, village, around the village. Have you seen how beautiful that place is? You just pass at the back, no, then you begin to say, actually, is this really Jowulu? Is this really, airports? Charlie, it's very crazy. We will be walking around the area, seeing all these beautiful, places, seeing all these beautiful environments and everything. You will just pass back there, no, then you will start seeing, dirty environments and everything. Bro, is this Accra? And yet, if all these foreigners, travel all the way from where they are coming from to the country and start taking photos of these people, you people get mad that these people don't normally showcase the beautiful side of these people decides to show, because when you go to their country, they don't normally see this kind of things here. So it surprises them. So why don't we take photos and videos of all their trenches? So when we go back, we can tell the world that, okay, yeah, I've never seen a trench. I've never seen a dirty area. So this is, go onto my channel, go onto my go onto my page. You'll see some. When you go to Accra, a whole city like Accra, a beautiful city like Accra, you people, like, sometimes I'll be watching videos of, I mean, bus stop boys. They will go to a certain area that I used to, value. They will go to places I used to value, and Charlie, the kind of trashes, the kind of rubbish they will get from the gutters, but I go like, ooh, what is this? We gotta step up our game, bro. We gotta step up our game. We gotta step up our game, bro. Some of the beautiful areas that you were expecting to know better. People living around that area were supposed to know better. Because nobody seems to care. Look at East Legon, for instance. Their roads are not, all the rich people are in East Legon. Their roads are not even good. Because they are expecting the government to come work. Nobody wants to use their money. Because at the end of the day, I don't blame them because we pay taxes to the government. So some of us, people like, the city boys and, the bus stop boys are doing this out of their own free will. But I'm just suggesting that, look, if you think you can work with Zoom Lion again, you can invest into such, volunteer group to employ a whole lot of people. I know, they started from volunteering and everything, but you can also intervene because this is a good cause. They are fighting for a good cause. Anyway, my name is Jimmy Ralph. Kindly subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and always stay connected. Fun time, bro.